Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, January 21st. You'll be interested to know that today is National Hugging Day. This warm holiday began in 1986 to encourage affection and human connection, offering a gentle reminder that a simple embrace can boost mood and well-being. Share a friendly hug with consent, spread kindness, and join the celebration with a smile and playful cheer to commemorate connection. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Wednesday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean with waves at 4 to 6 plus feet. Conditions remain consistent through noon with light offshore, winds dropping to 3 miles per hour. By early afternoon, expect the wind to shift to side shore at 3 miles per hour, but the wave height stays steady. Best time to ride is at 3 p.m., with the 3-foot outgoing mid-tide when the west swell is 4 feet at 13 seconds, and the offshore wind is 3 miles per hour. The first low tide on Wednesday will be 2.5 feet at 6:30 a.m., followed by a 5.5-foot high tide at 12:30. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 56 degrees for the water temperature. Thursday offers fair conditions with waves around 3 to 5 feet and light winds from the west. Friday holds steady with clean sets in the 3 to 4 plus foot range, but winds shift slightly, creating fair conditions later. Saturday builds to 4 to 6 plus feet, maintaining clean conditions throughout the day, making it the standout day of the period. This morning, it's cloudy, and it feels like 48 degrees, with 6 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:21, and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:20. Looking ahead in the weather. Thursday will be mostly cloudy with a high near 59 and a light west-northwest breeze. Friday through Sunday stay mild with highs around 58 to 59 and nights, dipping to the mid to upper 40s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Peet Coffee is closing multiple shops across the Bay, with a spokesperson confirming that locations will shutter by the end of the month. Though the exact number and locations were not specified, managers at 2 San Francisco Peet stores indicated that their final day of business will be January 30th. The closures are part of a broader strategy to align with long-term growth priorities, according to Peet. The beverage giant Keurig Dr Pepper is set to acquire Peet's parent company in an all-cash deal valued at $18 billion, expected to finalize in the second quarter of the year. Now on to sports. Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones, graceful center fielders and slugging stalwarts of the 2000 era, were elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame on Tuesday in voting by the Baseball Writers Association of America. The duo will join Jeff Kent, a second baseman elected last month, at the ceremony on July 26 in Cooperstown, New York. Beltran received 358 votes, while Jones received 333 votes. Both players are 48 years old and were born one day apart in April 1977. Beltran becomes the 6th Hall of Famer raised in Puerto Rico, while Jones is the first native of Curaçao in the Hall. In local sports, Immanuel Quickley matched his career high with 40 points and added 10 assists, as the Toronto Raptors ran away from Golden State early Tuesday night for a 145-127 win in the Warriors' first game since losing star guard Jimmy Butler to a season-ending right knee injury. Quickley shot 11 for 13 and made all 11 of his free throws, while Scotty Barnes added 26 points and 11 assists in the Raptors' highest-scoring game and the Warriors' worst defensive performance this season. Buddy Hield had season highs of 25 points and 6 three-pointers, making all of his attempts from deep. Steph Curry scored 16 points, and Draymond Green added 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. With Butler out, Golden State coach Steve Kerr turned to Jonathan Kuminga for the first time in 17 games, and the high-flying forward finished with 20 points on 7 for 10 shooting and 5 rebounds in 21 minutes. Curry missed his initial 5 three-point tries before connecting with 25 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Warriors fell behind 70-50 at halftime after shooting just 39.6%, 6 of 23 from long range. The Warriors had their 4-game winning streak snapped with just their 5th loss in the last 17 as they wrapped up an 8-game homestand. They committed 18 turnovers that led to 34 points for the Raptors. Up next, the Warriors will travel to Dallas for Thursday night. In top news, America's largest power grid operator, PJM, is facing significant challenges due to the rise of artificial intelligence data centers and increasing demand for electricity. 67 million people in a 13-state region rely on PJM's services, while the demand for power is expected to grow by 4.8% annually over the next decade. Consumers are frustrated with rising rates, as older power plants are closing faster than new ones can be built. PJM's board chairman, David Mills, emphasized that reliability challenges are serious, but can be solved through collaboration with policymakers and the industry. The situation is complicated, with political dynamics influencing the future of power generation. In business news, the powerful exchange Coinbase withdrew its support for the Senate Clarity Act, leaving the crypto industry infuriated. January was poised to be a significant month for crypto legislation, with negotiations underway on this crucial bill. Coinbase's CEO, Brian Armstrong, stated, "We'd rather have no bill than a bad bill," attributing the decision to last-minute lobbying from big banks. This unexpected move led to the cancellation of the markup session, as industry leaders expressed discontent with Coinbase's actions. With midterm elections approaching, time is running out to finalize any meaningful crypto legislation before Congress shifts its focus to campaigning. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 3% to just over $89,000. Ethereum is down 6.5% to $3,000. And XRP is down 3.5% to $1.90. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. At the Worldwide Developers Conference in 2021, Apple announced support for adding driver's licenses and state identification cards to Apple Wallet. Since then, over a dozen states in the United States have begun supporting this platform. Currently, 7 states are officially on board, including Kentucky, Mississippi, Utah, Virginia, Connecticut, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. While Kentucky is set to launch this summer, no specific timeline exists for the others. Additionally, other states, such as Oklahoma, Missouri, and Florida, are exploring digital IDs. Apple has also introduced a new solution that allows anyone with a passport to create a digital ID. And in entertainment news, the home on 169th Terrace in Miami Lakes sat along a palm-lined street until June 29, 2016, when Miami-Dade police officer Chris Casiano and his narcotics team executed a search warrant. What was meant to be a routine drug investigation turned into a shocking discovery of $24 million in cash, the largest seizure in department history. This event inspired The Rip, a crime thriller starring Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, which premiered this week on Netflix. Writer-director Joe Carnahan emphasizes that the film explores how money tests the soul and strains loyalty. Casiano's experience shaped the narrative into a story of friendship and moral dilemmas. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American poet and civil rights activist, Maya Angelou. And she said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.